After an epic mid-season finale that introduced us to Wally West, The Flash has hit the ground running with more villains and the return of Reverse Flash. We caught up with the cast on the set in Vancouver to get an inside scoop on what's ahead for the Saviors of Central City.
I do feel like that big mid-season finale could have been called Blast from the Past because it was lots of old villains that we'd seen before who came back to haunt us again, and now Wally West is here, so it's pretty exciting.
The guy playing Wally Keenan is like not only a great person but a really good actor, so like we were all super excited when he joined the team. And you know, Joe suddenly got this new kid.
Barry wants to be supportive of the West family. It's definitely weird for him that Joe suddenly has a real biological son, but there's no like pent-up aggression towards it or anything. I mean, Joe always wanted a son, so it's, you know, it bothers him to a certain degree, but it's family.
It was really cool seeing this great family moment with everyone, kind of major in the cast, and then for him to walk in at the end. It's finally here. I think fans will be really excited to see where we take it. The second half of the season is really more about Wally, and we get to delve into that character.
Some of my favorite scenes with your character are the stuff that happens with Earth 2 Harrison Wells and just his reaction to him sometimes. How much fun is that for you to play against Tom?
It's great because like I know that that's a different Harrison, but Joe doesn't grasp all that. Like he just keeps seeing him, so he's like, nah, that's the same guy. You know, try to be cool with it because the rest of the gang is cool with it. But like a couple of times, I'm sure if you look for it, there's a couple of times when you catch me like sort of off to the side, just going like, I don't know about that guy.
There's a great upcoming thing with which ain't aired yet, but will, between Jesse L. Martin and myself. We had a lot of fun doing it. As a matter of fact, when we met today at the break of dawn, he was like, dude, how much fun was that? That's how he talks. And I was like, so much fun!
Harrison Wells partnering up with Zoom. What's your take on that, and how did it make you feel knowing that that was where it was going to go, especially because it's been through the whole season, this dynamic of figuring out, do we trust Earth 2 Harrison Wells or not?
You know, Barry is just kind of like, we have to give this guy a chance. He's got his face, and it's really weird for all of us. I get that, but this isn't the same guy. It's a very different character, but with different motives. So Barry still tries to find a way to just kind of trust him because he needs his help.
I think Tom is really doing such a good job this season with creating a totally different character, Harry, as we like to call him. And as actors, it's such a nice challenge to get to switch it up.
I like getting to interview you, and talking to all of the cast, they were just saying how fun it is to get to play against you and have Harrison Wells' Earth 2 version.
But on the show, I'm just like this. No. See?
It's true,
Right? Yeah.
it's true.
Your toys, give them to me.
Obviously the multiverse started happening and you started seeing Earth 2 versions of characters from the show. Did you start thinking, what would Iris's multiverse doppelganger Earth 2 character be like?
I didn't, because for some reason I just assumed maybe we wouldn't get there this season, that we wouldn't have so many doppelgangers, but the lesson I should have learned from last season is we don't hold anything for season 3 and season 4, we do it all now, so I should have known. But yeah, I was hoping when I finally realized we may see Iris's doppelganger that she would be kind of bad. But, you know, you'll have to wait to see if that's really what it is. Yeah.
And you know, and you're just not telling us. I do know, it's so fun.
In the episode that it's brought up, Stein, it's like, you could be a mechanic on Earth 2, and I always thought that was funny, you know, because like maybe it would be funny if he just like is a mechanic.
Yeah.
And it's like really jaded and just like hates his job, hates his life.
Martin Stein has already said to me, you know, like you on Earth 2 could be a scientist, which I secretly got a real kick out of. I'd love to see him be something other than a detective. I mean, whether that be blue collar or even, you know, that scientist that Martin Stein was talking about.
I would say, what do you think your Earth 2 version is like, but I'm gonna go with that it's probably Killer Frost. I know you can't tell me for sure.
I mean, I just want her to be different. You know, Caitlin Snow is so buttoned up and conservative. Like, as far from that as possible would be fun.
So a little bit more like karaoke Caitlin.
Yeah, for sure.
I think all of the comic book fans freaked out when we saw that little hint to Infinite Crisis.
Yeah.
Will we ever get to see that actual crisis on the show?
Hopefully. I mean, I think we have to last like 9, 10 seasons for that to happen. I would imagine that's an end game if we can last that long.
Well, I don't think you have to worry because everyone is a major fan of the show, including myself. So thanks so much.
Thanks,
I'll let you get back to set because
All right,
you
cool.
got to make a show.
Thanks, I do.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's a behind-the-scenes look at your favorite show about a speedster in red leather. Make sure you guys click subscribe and head over to DCComics.com for a full list of all the hashtag DCTV secrets hidden in this week's shows.